Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Mindy Banks. I'm the Flip Flop Chef, and today I'm going to talk about how you can grind your own coffee beans in Pampered Chef's Deluxe cooking blender. I also noticed earlier this morning when I made my protein shake for breakfast that my noise reduction plug needs to be changed. So I'm going to show you that first. So first of all, how do you know when your noise reduction plug needs to be changed? I'm going to show you. You're not going to be able to see this on camera, but I'm going to take the noise plug out, but I'm going to show you another thing that you're going to see. So let me zoom in actually, see if I can show you. Can you see how this is kind of like coming apart? Maybe you can't see that, it's pretty small. But look, it's even like flaking on my hands, right? So in my blender here, I have a bunch of these little flakes. That is going to tell you that you need to change that noise reduction plug. And I'm not gonna throw this one away because I need to purchase a few more because I try to keep a couple of them on hand so that I always have one when I need to replace it. So this is a replacement part. It only costs a few dollars, but it's great to add on to an order you already are making so you're not paying shipping on just this little noise plug. But this one's perfect condition and it's super easy. You just pop it right in there. I do have a full video on my YouTube channel showing you just how to change this plug. So if you need to see that again, you can of course go to that video, but this is ready to go now. We're going to grind some coffee beans. If this is the first time that you're joining me in my kitchen, I hope you'll subscribe. I share a lot of content. I feature Pampered Chef products in my videos, and I hope that you'll also go to theflipflopchef.com, click the button at the top of the page, and join my recipe community. There I have thousands of recipes. I have a giveaway at least once a week. Usually those are smaller items, anywhere from like $7 to $25, $30, and then I also give away appliances and things like that, and bigger items from time to time. So you definitely want to join, check it out. And Piper's over here sleeping, so make sure you say hi to Piper, right? She's the star of my videos. This morning she has been on the other side of the camera, but today, this afternoon, she decided to come back around on this side. So she probably likes being under the fan just like I do. Now, if you buy your beans whole and you want to grind them, but you don't want to spend the money on a separate coffee bean grinder, because that's really all it can do, unless there's something else they can do that I don't know about. Or how many of you have ever bought whole beans when you meant to buy ground coffee and then you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do with these beans? So I won't name names, but I have a friend who recently, her husband picked up coffee, like several really big bags, not just like one little bag. He bought the wrong thing. We've all been there. We give them pictures, we tell them what to get, and sometimes they come back with the wrong thing, but we still love them and we don't want them to feel bad, right? So she was like, hey, do you have anything that grinds coffee beans? And I happened to be coming to her house later that day, and I said, oh yeah, I'll bring my blender. And so we ground up the coffee beans in the blender, and now she has ground coffee and she doesn't have to worry about that. So I have a bag of, this is Peru coffee. It's organic coffee from Aldi, so my favorite grocery store. I'm gonna pour the whole bag in here, and then we're gonna put the lid on. And this is not my first coffee video of the day. I am over here enjoying this amaretto cold brew coffee with cold brew coffee ice cubes. I did another video earlier today, and so that's kind of like my treat in the middle of all this recording. So I'm gonna turn this where it's closer to me. I will zoom in so that you guys get a little bit better, closer look on this. Turn the blender on. We're gonna use the grind setting, and if I need to use the tamper, then I will take the little clear cap off the top, put the tamper in, and we'll tamp the coffee. So I'm gonna make a little bit of noise. I may be able to edit that out later, but let's go ahead and grind this coffee. Now, if you want your coffee really, really ground super fine, you can keep grinding. I want to just kind of check this out. I have a few beans on the top. I probably should have used the tamper. I'm just going to scrape the sides down here. And I do want this to be more ground because I will be using this mostly for cold brew coffee, and I like to use a really fine ground coffee. So let's grind it up a little bit more. I think that's probably good. And then what we'll do is we'll transfer the ground coffee into a container. Now, I have lots of the make and take mason jars. We no longer sell these, at least at the time of recording this video, but I love these because I can store all kinds of things in them. So if you happen to have some of these, this is a great option. And I like to use a canning funnel. This is not Pampered Chef. This is just Ball brand, like Ball, the canning company. But this keeps me keeps me from making a mess. So I can just transfer this ground coffee into this make and take mason jar. And I am using our scoop and spread, which is also a product recently discontinued. It has been available in the outlet, so you might be able to find it, but I like this the most because you can get around all of the blades in the bottom. So I'm just gonna kind of tap this on the counter, give us more room, scrape down. I don't wanna waste any of this. It smells really good. I've never tried this particular brand, but now we've got all these coffee grounds in our jar. Now, our blender does have a self-cleaning cycle, so you could use the heated wash cycle to clean this. However, this is gonna be so easy to clean. I'm gonna use my bottle brush. I'm just gonna rinse it out first, then use some soapy water with the bottle brush to clean this up. People ask me, why do you not always use the heated wash cycle for everything? And one, it's just so fast to clean it by hand if it's not something like, if there's peanut butter or something that's stuck on the sides, or if you made peanut butter or something sticky, hummus, or dips, things like that, then I'm gonna just use the heated wash cycle. But something that's super easy to clean, then I'm just gonna use the bottle brush, because that also keeps my noise reduction plug lasting longer. You want to replace that about every 500 uses. So if I use it every single time, then I would get 250 recipes or whatever I'm blending in here and 250 cleaning cycles. So I would rather my noise reduction plug last a little bit longer. And so I only use the heated wash cycle when I truly, truly need it, that extra elbow grease that I don't want to put into it. So that is how you can grind your own coffee, and just put it in a container to store it, and then it's ready to go, whether you're using it in a cold brew pitcher or you're using it in Pampered Chef's Deluxe coffee machine. You've got your coffee and it's all ground up and ready to go. So stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.